Ladies and gentlemen, TVs are being broken. People are falling. But what is causing this? We went searching and found it. Richie's Plank experience on PSVR1. Look at this devastating footage. Well, now we're in 2025 with a bigger, better, and remastered version of Richie's Plank experience. Will people be able to tell the difference between virtual reality and the real world, or will we see more epic fails? Make sure to leave a like or subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Before we start, I just want to thank Richie for the review key. Thank you. As always, this will not influence my review. When starting the game, you're tasked with setting up your play area and plank. This is done by enabling pass-through on the headset, allowing you to adjust your play area. For the best immersion, it's recommended that you have an actual plank, wood board, or something similar. I folded up my carpet into the shape of a plank, as you can see in the footage. Adjust the in-game plank to match your real-world one, and you're set. The game uses room scale, so make sure you have enough space. I had to cheat the size a little since I don't have much room, but it still worked fine. Once you're set, the game will place you in an elevator on the ground floor where you can look out into the city. This is where you will immediately notice the difference from the original. There are many more details in the environment. The cars look better, the lighting is much improved, and the whole atmosphere is more immersive. On the right hand side of the elevator, you'll see a selection of buttons for different floors. Let's start with the original experience, the plank. On the 80th floor, the door opens and there it is, the plank. Now you have to walk out onto it and enjoy the view. I'm an experienced VR gamer and don't struggle with heights or motion sickness, but walking the plank in room scale definitely changes things up and makes it more intense. There are also some plank variations you can select in the elevator, including a cake, donuts, and a spider cake. These goodies are placed at the end of the plank and you can pick them up and eat them. Now, the spider cake, well, that's a bit different. Spiders, and big ones, will start crawling toward you. If you're new to VR, please don't jump away and break your TV. Remember, it's just a game. Next up is the Hero Academy, where you're presented with 3 minigames. You can earn up to 3 stars per game based on time, so the quicker you are, the more stars you get. The first game is Rocket Race, where you fly through a ring course in the city with rockets attached to your hands. The second is Firefight, where you need to extinguish fires in different locations using rockets to reach the fires and a fire extinguisher to put them out. The third game is Missile Defense, where you must destroy missiles flying through the city. The last button in the elevator is Free Flight, a mode that lets you fly freely around the city. Here, you'll notice the city is about 4 times larger than in the original, and you might even spot some familiar faces on the billboards. Oh hey, look, that's me! Say hi! I also want to shout out to GameCatto, who was kind enough to fund the smooth turning option in this game. Thank you for that, and make sure to check out GameCatto's channel. Oh, and did I mention there's a hidden nightmare mode? Yep, spiders and something darker, but I'm not gonna spoil that here. So yeah, the experience is fun, but short. I just wish there were more courses for the ring races or more firefights. Visually, Richie's Plank experience looks pretty decent, and the resolution is sharp. The game runs natively at 90 frames per second, so everything is smooth. New shaders, real-time shadows, and volumetric lighting have all been added, along with more details throughout the world. When you're in free flight mode, you might notice some empty areas in the city or green patches, and some of the buildings have low-res textures. However, most players probably won't notice these things since you're mostly flying through the air. The sound design in Richie's Plank experience is well done and really helps build the atmosphere. On the ground floor, you feel like you're in the city thanks to the ambient city sounds. The elevator buttons make a satisfying click when pressed, and there's relaxing music on the way up. As you go higher, you'll hear more wind, and the overall sound design matches the setting perfectly, further enhancing the immersive atmosphere. Richie's Plank experience remastered for PSVR2 is a fun but short experience, and the overhauled visuals definitely improve it. However, I wish there was more content. The target audience for this is clearly new VR players or friends you want to show VR to. giving them that initial scare and wow moment. If you're a seasoned VR player, it won't have the same effect, and you might find it a bit too simple. If you're looking for some nostalgia from the PSVR1 days, this is a great choice. So, rating this is a bit different than usual, as we need to view this as an experience rather than a traditional game. From an experience standpoint, I give Richie's Plank experience a 7 out of 10.